There's outrage around the world after the Taliban in Afghanistan claimed responsibility for killing 10 civilian medical workers in cold blood. Nick Schifrin is in Kabul this morning with more. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Bianna. The violence continues across this country. In the last day and a half, we've seen 3 more U.S. troops killed. And just in the last few hours, we've seen the bodies of that team that was killed in northeastern Afghanistan arrive back here in Kabul. And today we're learning new details about how that team was ambushed.
To set up a remote eye clinic, Tom Little, Karen Wu, and their 12-person team climbed 10 hours up a 16,000-foot peak. Just a year ago, the area where they were killed was safer, but recently insurgents overran a nearby U.S. base, and U.S. troops have pulled out. And so lawlessness has spread, as it has in many parts of the country. Dr. Wu knew the risks. She was a tomboy, a former dancer who became a surgeon in London, but gave everything up to help Afghanistan's poorest. She found herself in a war zone, flat broke, but said delivering health care to the people in the most remote parts of the country was worth the sacrifice. Dr. Little had seen it all. He moved to Afghanistan 30 years ago. He survived the Soviet invasion, the rockets of the Afghan civil war, even the Taliban, by hiding in his basement. He traveled the country running eye clinics for Afghans who often received no medical help. He gave this interview in 2001.
And we're very familiar with the people living around there, so we fear for them and trust that they are staying out of harm's way.
All the while, he and his wife raised 3 daughters in Kabul.
He was surrounded by Afghans who would lay down their life for him because they saw that he really cared for the Afghan people.
And the Little family says that Tom Little will be buried here in Kabul. This was actually his 5th trip into that remote northeastern area, and usually his wife goes with him on all these trips, but she stayed back this time because the couple's oldest daughter is having their first grandchild.